It's the 2021 Russian Grand Prix. We move away from the crazy Monza to the Sochi Autodrome. Just 8 races left then on this crazy campaign. The Russian Grand Prix this weekend. 2 weeks' time, we move over to Turkey, now confirmed to be going ahead. Then it's the United States Grand Prix on the 24th of October that will also host the double header of the W Series season finale. Mexico starts off a triple header with Brazil a week later and a to-be-confirmed race which is rumoured to be the Qatar Grand Prix. Expect announcement of that in the coming weeks. Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi round out the season on the 3rd to the 5th of December and the 10th to the 12th of December. In terms of the Drivers' Championship, Max Verstappen leads the way by just 5 points to Lewis Hamilton, 226.5 to 221.5. Bottas is ahead of Norris after both of them having podiums last time out in Monza. Perez remains P5, he's just holding off Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz isn't too far back. Victory in Monza puts Danny Ricciardo firmly into P8 ahead of Pierre Gasly and Fernando Alonso, rounding out the top 10. Esteban Ocon is on page 2 in 11th place. He's 10 points clear of Sebastian Vettel. Lance Stroll is on 24 points. Yuki Tsunoda 14th on 18, but George Russell 15 for 15 at the moment. Nicolas Latifi has 7, Kimi Raikkonen has 2, back this weekend as well. Antonio Giovinazzi, the last point scorer with only 1 point to his name. No points for Schumacher, Kubica or Mazepin, who's now last overall with still no points and the worst results of the season so far. In the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes have opened up a gap to Red Bull Racing, 362.5 to 344.5. McLaren have 215, they're now well ahead of Ferrari, but still could be closing down. Alpine and AlphaTauri battling over as well. Aston Martin 7th and a little bit of a field of their own. Williams now securing 8th place. Alfa Romeo and Haas still with no points on the board. Free Practice 3 was cancelled this morning. Let's see if we can get qualifying underway for the Russian Grand Prix. Hello everybody and welcome to qualifying for the Russian Grand Prix. What we expect to be the first qualifying. Heavy rain cancelled Free Practice 3 2 hours ago, and now we go into the procedure of just waiting to see what's going to happen for qualifying. We're predicting that we're going to be sitting around here for a very long time. But as you know, we've just seen the standings as well, how everybody looks going around into this race as well. 5 points separate Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen, who had a 3-place grid penalty for that contact back at the Italian Grand Prix, will start this race at the back of the grid. So wherever Verstappen finishes here in qualifying today, if it happens, he starts at the back. So that's P20, pretty much sorted out. Is it going to be pole position for Valtteri Bottas? Fastest in both the practice sessions as well. Quicker than Lewis Hamilton. This could be an interesting day for him as well if he can get pole position once again. Actually start on pole, a track he last won a Grand Prix at. Of course, he won the F1 sprint, but that's a different matter. It's going to be very interesting what we're going to see here today. But I think, in my heart of heart, I think we all know it, qualifying looks to be happening tomorrow, and it looks like it's going to be a washout here today for qualifying. But then, you know, it could happen. Turkey last year happened with qualifying. It took a while, but it happened. So we'll wait to see what's going to happen here right now in Sochi, Russia. But first, let's take a look at the commentator challenge then. Right now it's 7-7 between me and Megan, who's going to make it 8 here at Sochi. So we are almost ready to go. This is round 15 of a new 22 race calendar, and we are here in Sochi, Russia. It is 7-7 between us, so this could be very exciting.
It's really dark out there.
It is dark,
Kind
isn't
of
it?
reminds me of conditions on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not wet though. So go on, hit the button. Who do you think's going to win, Megs?
You.
About to find out. Revs are up. We're ready for a start. 5 are on. I'm on pole position in Charles Leclerc's Ferrari. Megan's got Lando Norris's McLaren, and we're away. It's a bit of a bad start. Megan gets a great launch. I'm already flying towards the wall. What happened there? Didn't even touch the wheel. Down now towards turn 2. Heavy braking spot. The good thing is Megan may not have played this, but she's just seen the track action. So and battery level low for Megs. That's not good.
What? How?
Don't know. We'll keep going though. Sliding through. Wait, it's only a 3-lap race. Not going to take that long. You're right. It is very dark, isn't it? This looks like it's try that again. This looks like it's taking part in the morning, but it's actually not. We're recording this straight after practice too. For those of you watching our qualifying build-up, good luck. I hope it's dry, but I presume future me's told you it's not. Trying to get alongside. You are really fast in that McLaren. Oh! We just saw a big accident for Giovinazzi at that part of the track, and you immediately went to hit me off the track. Oh, I've gone off.
I'm actually pretty decent at this track.
I thought you'd like Russia. I don't like Russia. I can't get a swing on it, whatever.
Brake later. That's my tip. Later than it tells you to.
I'm trying to. Whoa, I knew you were coming back on me there.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Chicane. Oh, that was a better exit. Oh, this is better racing, isn't it? We're not talking because I'm concentrating that much. Right, away we go again then.
Oh, I've done a 1:47.
Fast lap. It'll probably be quicker this time around. You knocked me so hard there, it's changed my camera position.
Okay, I actually braked that time though. It didn't actually do anything.
Whoa, did you just hit me?
I don't know.
I felt a massive whack on the controller. Lap 2 or 3. The e-sport line seems to work. This is actually exciting. I'm enjoying this a bit more. I cannot catch up to you. I don't know what on earth's going on.
Do you know what's really pushing me?
What?
The fact that I need to itch my nose.
Yeah, me too. So hurry up and get this race over with. Oh. All right, so all we need to do is get a feather duster to tickle Megan's nose before every race, and she drives okay. Oh, I touched the back again. I lost the rear of the car. I genuinely don't think I can catch up on this one. There's a lot more grip. I'm trusting the car a lot more as well.
I've never played this one before.
No, I didn't think you had. Whoa! Do whatever she doesn't do. That's my motto. Can't find a way through. I feel sorry for Max Verstappen. Has to start at the back tomorrow.
Yeah.
He may as well not take part in qualifying. He's just there to really. Okay, that's a.
That was on purpose.
Yeah, that's not leaving me any room, is it? Oh, I'm going to slip it inside. I'm up for the cone over. Oh, what a great exit though.
Oh, I got a second faster.
Do not hit me off the track.
And does so.
Yeah, but I've got the DRS now, so if you don't hit me now, because otherwise it will be a problem. Oh!
Do you mean like that?
Oh, okay, 360s. We've got to have a look at that one. That is just Megan. I mean, come on, that's just taking it a bit too far.
I'm sorry, I had to.
That's taking it a bit right. Okay, I'm going to cut the corner. I need to catch up to you. That's ridiculous. I generally think you've won this one on pure pace and a bit of greediness of hitting me off the track. Although we both did spin 360. That's why I wasn't angry. Otherwise, I think we would have restarted. Thank God there's no damage.
Yeah.
I'm pushing everything I can now. I don't care if you write in saying track limits, I need to catch her up. I have DRS.
I don't know how to use it.
You haven't got it. You're in front. Oh, I'm closing. I'm gonna go on the inside. She door. What on earth? What on earth? No. I've got racing room here. Oh, this is not nice. It's 7-7. We're level in the championship. This could not happen again. I'm not letting this happen again. Using up all the ERS, all everything I got. Side by side, she's ramming into the pit wall. That's the pit lane, Megan. No, you do not. I'm not having this. are second.
Yes!
Why
is it following you?
You won. You crossed the line ahead of me.
Why is it following you, though?
I think that's one of the closest races we've ever had. That was quite close. And the winner is...
Yes!
Megan, by 0.2 of a second. And you get the fastest lap bonus point as well. I won it. I've won 46.281. Cheat.
I'm proud of it.
8 to Megan, 7 to me.
Oh, shall we see that replay?
Yeah, right. Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, so let's take a look at this replay then. Last lap, we're side by side. I go to the inside and bang, and you lose it on your own and just spin round. It would literally just playing dominoes. Let's take another look at it. So literally, you could have crossed me. So you look, I'm going to the inside. You say, no, you're not. You cut me off. You hit me towards the wall. You bounce back off me.
Then you hit my back.
There.
Left tire, and I spin round. So luckily, I spin into the direction I need to drive.
And there you go, look, just both of us, look, spinning round and round and round. We both get stopped at the same time and both get going, but you're already accelerating before I've even got going again.
That's because I managed to, get into the position I needed.
Unbelievable that is how it ends. So Megan's on 8, I'm on 7, and next up, a racetrack where I hopefully will have the advantage because it is back to Turkey, which means the only version of that is on F1 2011. Don't think it's got a 2-player mode, which means it's back to time trials.
Damn it.
Yes! Hello everybody and welcome along to a wet track but a fantastic watch along for the Russian Grand Prix. The atmosphere is electric as well. We're all waiting to see what's going to happen. Track temperature is at just 17 degrees. Air temperature at just 14 degrees as well. We have sunshine for now, but the cancellation of the third practice session 2 hours ago means we come into qualifying more blind than ever. 18 minutes ahead of us, Bottas the fastest driver from Hamilton and Gasly across the practice sessions as well. And around a 3.634 mile circuit that has only ever had one wet session back in 2017. Are we going to be in for something a little bit more slippery today? Around the former Olympic Village of 2014's Winter Olympic game as well, we have seen action zones such as Turn 2, Palmer versus Grosjean, making contact as well. At Turn 4 last year, Leclerc diving up the inside of Lance Stroll, just making light contact, looping him round as well. Turn 13 as well, Albon and Giovinazzi slipping up the inside, and Giovinazzi doing a fantastic move round the outside. And in terms of the tyre compounds, it's soft C5, medium C4 and hard C3, but we are mainly going to be focusing on the green intermediate and the full wet blue tyre as well across this session. This is live pictures. The sea is choppy. Air temperature now 14 degrees. Track temperature 17 degrees. Humidity at 75%. 8.2 kilometre wind speed as well. Blowing in from the northwest as well. It's cold, it's wet, it's windy, and it is Sochi. Hopefully that is going to be at its best. A wet track, low grip conditions as well. But great thing is, no sign that this session is going to be delayed at the moment. We've got all the stats up here in the box showing us as well, just waiting to see what is going to happen next. Let's go over then straight away as well. 2 minutes to go until the qualifying session starts. Grid Network saying good morning to you as well. as we are waiting to see what's happening as well. No sign of anything. Track surface as well, looking like it's going to be a greasy surface as well, especially because the shine on the circuit as well has had no running. We've had no running at all today. Number F3 race 2 got cancelled this morning. The F2 sprint race got cancelled as well. F3 all went off the drawing board. This is all because the medical helicopter could not fly, unfortunately. So we've come here now just waiting to see what is going to happen in this session. Looking like we're going to get a green light. I'm Joshua Birch. Alongside me in the commentary box will be Megan Birch as well when she eventually makes her way down to the comm box. It's been a very relaxed morning, actually. The drivers made their way in this morning in the rain, as you can see. But it's been a relaxed morning. It's been a weird morning as well because we all got up really early, ready for free practice 3. That never happened. We've all come in here now for qualifying. We hope that can happen as well. Megan Birch alongside me in the commentary box, immediately getting priorities of getting the cheer out as well. Just getting your lead out. Hello, how are you? And what a strange morning we've had.
While putting on my shoes, I nearly just tripped over.
Putting on your shoes, you nearly tripped over?
Yes, because I lost balance.
Oh, I was wondering what you were on about then as well, but we're getting ready. Confirmation coming into this session. Max Verstappen will start this race from the pit lane. Sorry, we'll start this race from the back of the grid due to having a change as well. We're understanding that the session times have been disjointed just a little bit. So while I just work out by how much, this is not the green light the session. We are 25 seconds later. Megan, 13 plus 25, please.
13 plus 25, that's 38.
38, thank you. At the moment, we are way behind at the moment, so we're getting ready. There goes Josh Play saying Mazepin going to spin today as well. Looks like he will. Coming ready for the start then. Green light in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the green light is on and qualifying is underway. We are apparently 45 seconds behind the main pictures. So Sky Sports F1 not showing us live pictures. We are very much delayed at the moment. Jeez. Coming in, look. So they're now coming in 10 seconds left. We are 33 seconds behind. But the green light is on and qualifying has started on time, Megan, which was the most important thing. We did not want a delay coming in.
It's nice to see that it isn't raining at that moment. So I'll just check the weather for the quali. I see, I'm losing words today.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you at all as well. If you could just, as everyone is actually heading out their intermediates, Alonso's going out there on full wet tyres as well. How long until we see a red flag? How long until there's a little delay where we have to go, oops, sorry, let's try this again in a few moments? The spray is manageable, I would say, Megan, on those intermediates right now. It's not the level of spray we saw at Spa. Yeah. So it's just low grip conditions out there.
Yeah, everything seems to be kind of decent at the moment. Yeah. And what we would hope for at least tomorrow.
Alonso, as I said, on the wet compound tyre. Everybody else is heading out there on intermediates at the moment as well as they just start slipping around as well, Megan.
Yeah, right now it's mostly cloudy, though near the end of the session, apparently it's light rain.
So, as they come down now, the Mercedes is leaving the pit lane as well. Several cars coming out of the pit lane.
So
Bottas.
all cars are Inters, except Alonso. The 2 McLarens are Inters.
That's Vettel on the radio there as well. Pole sitters, 5 different drivers have started from pole here. Rosberg and Hamilton. They're the only ones to take multiple pole positions as well. But we've had a few other pole positions here as well. One of them also coming in the form of Sebastian Vettel when he took pole position for Ferrari as well. Gasly's got the fastest time in the moment. He's the first one to come across the board to start it at the moment as well, which is great news for him. Again, tyres, intermediates, wets, no one heading out there on different setups.
Right, so we are got 15 minutes and 38 seconds to go in Q1.
At the moment, we are behind, though, by 33 seconds for some reason.
I think it must be because of the rain that it must be getting delayed.
Either that or I do think it's Sky F1 or it could be Artivo. But did you send that message I sent?
Yes.
Lovely.
I guess no significant rain expected for the rest of Quali 1.
Yeah.
So that's Ocon. So no significant rain for quali 1. However, there is
Q3
more. Yeah, Q2 and Q3. More rain on its way. A lighter band coming. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen there. Sainz on a lap time coming into turn 2, though. Gasly's first sector time isn't nearly enough where he is at the moment. So wondering what's happening there. Yeah, Alonso on the intermediates. Alonso on full wets. Everyone else on intermediates. Good morning to Adam as well in the chat there as well. Yeah, Maz has been going for a spin. Absolutely got to as well. Green was saying it's very choppy seas. It really is at the moment. Look, driver tracker isn't working for some reason as well, according to my screen as well.
I'm going to have to go look at a technical issue.
All right, well, Megan can go. Maybe just switch the television back on. That might do it. So we've got no driver tracker at the moment, but that's we do have a driver tracker, but not on the right screen. So let me get that right, and we'll get back in touch with you as well in just a second as we ride with Carlos Sainz. Gasly's the first time on the board on a 1:51.519. So that's a better time on the boards. As it's really disconcerting the fact that Sky Sports F1 for some reason are 30 seconds behind the main pictures as well from what we're looking up here in the comms box. Usually it's not that bad, so I'm quite angry that we pay all this money for Sky and they don't give us a good enough service. So maybe they'll be getting an angry letter in the post coming from me later on. Time's coming through thick and fast though. Just waiting for some team radio also to bubble up somewhere along the radar. But let's take a look at the driver tracker because we've now got it operational as well. Good morning to Felix as well, who sends his message in the chat. Alonso now coming to the line. Where's his time going to put him? Alonso goes P7 on a 1:58.495. Leclerc at the moment is the fastest driver on the track. And we hear from Nicholas Latifi.
Okay, so expect a bit more rain sooner than expected. Important to close all laps. Rain sooner than expected. Important to close all laps.
Yeah, and Leclerc goes top, 1:52.92, as I say as well. We're experiencing delays massively here for Sky. I think it's because they went to an ad break and they missed the setup. So I think Q1 on Sky F1 in the UK is like 30 seconds behind, which is just absolutely shoddy coverage. Adverts should not be a factor as well. As they come through, Perez now looking a little bit late there as well, out on the deck as well. Leclerc, Gasly, Sainz, Tsunoda, Raikkonen, Latifi as well. So we're now just also, I'm hearing my headphones as well. There is a difference there. Gasly P2, Gasly's second sector time's looking quick as well, 37.308. Norris does a 1:49.872. Hopefully you were hearing that radio, it just wasn't me talking to myself. Gasly comes out of the last corner, comes to the line, Ricciardo goes P6, 1:52.802. Gasly goes top, 1:49.219. So Gasly immediately top of the board. At the moment, we have a yellow flag somewhere on the circuit. Unfortunately, because my TV pictures are 30 seconds behind, I can't see what's going on. So it's a double yellow in sector 17. Not sure why just yet. Wrong headphones. Not sure why just yet. As into the pit lane now comes Max Verstappen.
Right, so I counted.
Sorry, go on.
I counted, and I think
are our pictures live?
I think cars are a little ahead of your TV upstairs.
Oh, that's why! And it's a spinner.
Is that Gio again?
Yes, Giovinazzi having a spin, just losing the rear.
He's not having a good day.
So that's 30 seconds behind. I'm sorry, but this is not good enough. So green flags are now back out on the circuit as well.
I even counted my way back down to the box. And when I got
Did you actually press the stop button on the TiVo to catch up?
Quick on lap 2, so we're going for consecutives.
That's what I told you to do. Go do it now. Tell Dad, I need you to check that the TiVo's live. Check the TiVo's live. Do it, check the TiVo's live. So away we go then once again, as Megan now just desperately tries to go and get things sorted out in case it's our side. Let's have a look what happened to Giovinazzi then. So spinning round, just exit. Oh, he touches the curb, exit turn 16, loops the rear around, and just easy peasy to do. I'm sorry that as well that our TV pictures up here in the box are so far behind the timing screens. I think this is Sky Sports F1's fault. We are double checking it's not our side as well. Let's have some radio from Bottas.
And Gasly going quick on lap 2, so we're going for consecutives.
So Bottas is a 148.1, and then Hamilton is a 146.937. So Hamilton now the fastest driver out there. Stroll goes P3, 149.034 on the board as well. Yeah, 34 seconds behind is not great at all. Hopefully they'll pick it up in Q2. So bear with us here at the moment. As what on earth is happening now, unfortunately? My TV picture's just changed as well. And now we're live. We're back to live coverage. So we've caught up, thankfully. So something must have been delayed there on my TiVo because we've refreshed it and we are now back to live pictures as well. So 5, 4, yay! Back to live. And we're watching Sergio Perez as Nicholas Latifi goes P9. So apologies for that little delay. We are now back to live coverage up here in the comms box. No delay at all to qualifying. As they sweep back through, 8:50 to go.
So we are slow on this one. We can just call the tyres of it, and then we'll decide if we're going to box now to get push on another set. What's your thoughts?
Tyres still seem to be good.
Go to cool to charge.
And
let's call this one, and then we'll push the next lap.
And Max Verstappen has not even taken part in qualifying. He did a 1:59.522, but Max Verstappen is back in the garage and he's walking down the pit road. So Verstappen is not taking part at all in qualifying at the moment. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Gasly rockets up into
Sorry, go on.
Gasly rockets up into third, and so does Tsunoda into 10th.
Australia now, you'll have to cancel the letter to Sky. Oh no, I'll still get a letter to Sky because they put adverts in between qualifying.
No, it's into 5th.
But no, Norris goes P5. Ricardo goes P8 on the board then, a 149.526. So we're back with live TV pictures finally.
Sainz 7th.
I'll blame the rain because it must have been some sort of delay that caused that to be so far behind. As they come back through, Raikkonen now goes P13, 151.536 as well.
Ooh, George isn't doing so well.
Look at that. You've got the setting sun in the background with a low cloud as well. It looks almost heavenly, doesn't it, down towards turn 2? Unbelievable little situations.
George really isn't doing that well.
No, George is not doing that well, unfortunately, at the moment.
Same can't be said for Latifi.
Yeah, look, well, there's the driver track. Look, they're all bunching back up. They're all out there, by the way, on the green intermediate tyres now. Even Alonso's changed over. So Verstappen will not take part in this qualifying session. He will be the first one eliminated from this one. He has to start at the back of the grid anyway, so they're saving that engine and just not sending him out in wet conditions. Fair point, though. But then Max now has got no wet data for tomorrow. He's only completed a total...
Perez 5th.
Oh, great time, 148.574.
Latifi 4th.
What? When did that come through? 148.252.
I want
14th.
one lap on the new intros. Can I cool down for the another lap and push again next lap?
There's a yellow. There's another yellow. Don't know where it is at the moment. It's set to 12 at the moment.
Where's that? Alonso 13th. Where's that?
Down here. So it's either Sainz or Ricardo, but it was a very quick yellow.
I think it was just a spin.
Yeah, back to green now as
well.
well.
Mazepin's actually quite near that area.
He's coming through.
Is it Valtteri?
No, this is Valtteri just locking up at turn 2. This was down in sector 12.
That was yellow.
That was no, that wasn't because he was down in sector 12. It was it was Bottas down at turn 10. So he's done it a second time. And that's Stroll going off at turn 10 as well.
I'm impressed by Latifi. He's in 4th.
According to this monitor here, car 77 Bottas off track at turn 10. So we saw him off at turn 2. He's later gone off on turn 10 as well. Verstappen's only done 2 laps total in this qualifying session. So he's only done 2 laps in the wet. And if it is a wet race tomorrow, that isn't a lot at all, is it, for to get a strategy in?
Do you know what I've noticed? Latifi's actually quite good in the wet.
Hamilton's had his fastest lap time deleted. His 209's been deleted as well. So Hamilton's still top, but he's had his lap time deleted.
Oh, look at Perez.
And Stroll, it was correction. It's correction from race control. It was Stroll off at turn 10, as we saw. So even their timing screens are glitching up here at the moment. Bottas has also had his lap times deleted as well. Megan.
And Perez is doing extremely well. And hold on. He's got 2 sector times so far. And Now he rockets up into first with a 1:46.455.
So Perez top on the day that Verstappen can't qualify. Red Bull need maximum constructors points as well. Mercedes lead the Constructors' Championship 362 points to Red Bull's 344. There's a 22-point gap in that championship, and it needs to be closed out.
Harsh downshift, so I don't know why.
And Alonso!
Copy. Okay, check.
Alonso's in third with a 1:47.990.
Loud team radio there from Carlos Sainz, but Alonso goes P3 as well. Great time there in the Alpine. Schumacher as well. This is a day where he could get out of qualifying as well. Josh Plays now saying as well, Latifi in Q3, Williams on fire. They really are at the moment as well. It's all changing. Sonoda goes up there. Here comes Schumacher though. Can he get anywhere up there? Russell's the driver at risk. Oh, it's only P17, but that's a strong result for Schumacher in the Haas. A 1:52.116. Good job for Haas at their home race.
I want to know what's causing Russell to have so much problem, since his teammates are clearly not having a problem.
Yeah, Russell down there now, P15. He's back out there on an outlap as well. I think he's gone out there on intermediates. Yeah, he's gone out there intermediates. Ricciardo, the winner of the last Grand Prix.
Yeah, you cannot
Bottas third.
I would have stopped. I would have hit the car.
Copy.
Oh, the car coming on the fast lane.
Okay, watch for Perez. He's pushing behind. Perez, 3 seconds.
So Raikkonen even now having a little bit of a ding-dong battle with his engineer at the moment on the screen. They're all backing up now in that last section, as you can see, trying to get the best of the conditions. Of course, the track is going to be at its best at the end of this session. So they all need to get out there now and get on a time. And I can't see anybody in the pit lane. Bar Verstappen, I think all of the 19 cars are circulating this 5.848 kilometre track here in Sochi. They are. That's great news as well. Fast fact, the 8th Grand Prix here at Russia. Race made his Canada debut in 2014.
Ocon 10th.
Each of them have been here as well. And Ocon, as you say, goes P10. Drivers in the elimination zone at the moment. Raikkonen, Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Mazepin and Verstappen.
B-Bell 6, and positive on the brakes into 13. Positive on the brakes into 13.
Vettel goes into 5th.
Vettel P5.
Yeah, there's a yellow out on the track.
Yep, good point. I'll push that up on the monitor now.
And
Sector 4.
Oh, it seems to be, I think, Perez, maybe.
Yeah, Perez down at turn 4. Yes, I think it is. Sector
Perez,
1.
Vettel and Latifi seem to be having a little bit.
Gasly up to P4 on a 1:47.828. Yeah, so yellow flags come in.
Schumacher up into 16th.
So that's improvement there for Schumacher. And that's why Norris's lap time, I think, got deleted off the board there. 2 minutes to go here in qualifying coming up.
I want to see a replay of what happened.
It was Mazepin. No. Oh, it was Perez. You're right, Megan. It was Perez. Perez spun and continued at turn 2, but Mazepin's had his lap time deleted for track limits. But it was Sergio Perez who had the spin. Bottas now fastest of all on a 1:46.
Okay. I feel like we're going to the outs, even if it obviously doesn't change anything for our weekend, but...
That's Leclerc's radio. Bottas now to the top on a 1:46.396.
Sainz 5th with a 1:49. No, it's a 1:47. I was reading 1:1.
Yeah, 1:47.9.
.924. That was what I was reading. I was confusing with 9 and 7.
So they're improving now. Big slide from Ricciardo across the line. He goes P9 at 1:48.347. Norris just behind him. And Stroll just behind him as well.
Oh, Lewis is making a good. He's just gone top in Sector 1.
37.315. Raikkonen now goes through into P15 and ahead of the drop zone at the moment. So Raikkonen improves. Russell is danger. Is that more rain coming down? I think that's more rain. We predicted it for this time.
I think it's spitting right now.
Yeah, so if that more rain comes down as well, then these are the best lap times. Russell, he's now on a lap now. He's struggling through turn 15 and 16 as well, the little chicane area. Now down into the last 2. Another sort of...
One more lap.
Gasly
Keep pushing.
90-degree right-handers into turn 18 as well. Down now.
Rain spotted on the camera lens.
So it's raining again, and Russell goes to P15. He's 2 seconds down on Russell on Bottas's time, but that is to be expected. We've got a traffic jam now in the last sector.
Let's work out who will meet the line.
Perez held up Hamilton there as well, and Mazepin getting out of the way of Tsunoda as well, blocking that. Perez gets out of the way, compromises the apex line though for Tsunoda. Now Tsunoda and Mazepin have contact with each other. Tsunoda goes P14, 5 seconds left on the board. Don't think anybody's going to improve. 3, 2, 1, checkered flags out now. Giovinazzi just at the line gets across to get another lap time in, so he's not off at the moment. Leclerc goes P11. He's the first driver to take the checkered flag at the moment. Here comes Lando Norris now. Can Lando do anything? He's struggling with the control of the car at the moment through turn 15 and 16 as well.
Strat 5.
Sainz also meets the line, keeping in P5. Gasly also meets the line.
He's
P4.
pit lane. He's coming to the pit lane.
Exactly. So
Here,
he's met the line.
Here comes Norris.
Oh,
P4.
he goes 4 with a 1:47.238.
Stroll goes P10 as well. Raikkonen following behind the footsteps. Can he knock out Russell from qualifying 2 at the moment? Trying to find out. No. Raikkonen does a 1:49.586 as well. A personal best, but not quick enough. He stays 16th. Schumacher's sector times are improving. Personal best sector 1. Personal best sector 2 as well. The same for Mazepin. Haas could get out of here of Q1 for the first time this year. Everyone else is taking the checkered flags. Megan.
Lewis is doing good. He's top for 2 sector times right now.
36.9, 36.6 in the sectors 1 and 2. So Hamilton having the fastest times at the moment. Vettel goes 4th. 1:47.205 on the board as well. Hamilton is lightning out there as well. Can he take this away from Bottas? Russell P11.
Yes.
Russell P11 at 1:48 point. Can't see 1:48.303. Schumacher 17th, doesn't improve. Cross the line, Alpine of Alonso to go P7. Tsunoda and Hamilton top, 1:45.992. Here comes Tsunoda out the last corner now. Controls the wheel spin to the line, can't improve. Mazepin now, next to cross the line. He's not going to improve. He's way down on the sector times.
And Max isn't even out.
And I think Giovinazzi also has had a bad sector time. He's out of it as well. So it's Raikkonen, Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Mazepin and Verstappen, the drivers eliminated in qualifying 1.
Bottas pits, and I don't think Perez is out there at the moment.
No, he's not. He's taking the lines. That's it. Everyone's done it.
Both Williams are through to Q2.
And Giovinazzi pits. Yeah, both Williams through as well. So Gio pits. That completes that lineup. So that is confirmed. The running order for this little session as well. Eliminated in qualifying 1. Everyone below that red line I've just put on. Raikkonen, Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Mazepin and Verstappen eliminated.
Schumacher radio.
He was 1 second out from Q2, but really good improvement.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep.
He's enjoying himself there, isn't he?
He's just like, I'm going to think the words, I'm going to beep out loud.
Yeah, so it's Raikkonen out, Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Mazepin, and Max Verstappen never even took to the line. Not bad at the moment, is it, for this one?
I'm impressed by Williams recently.
Yeah, absolutely. Russian Grand Prix, Q2 is next. And for those of you staying with us, let's open the chat. Predictions, Aston on podium, says Beth as well.
Ooh, let's hope.
That could be one. I've just got to now take over and go over as well with my boring Q1, Q2 next thing as well. So
He was 1 second out from Q2, but really good improvement.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep.
even he's saying beep as well out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're all getting into it, aren't they? That's nice to see, though.
It's like with Belgium, I think rain really livens up the drivers.
Yeah, just all happy as well, and all knowledgeable as well for what's going to happen next.
It's like, we may as well make the best of it.
Well, coming up then to Q2, that is coming up next as well here on YouTube. Now, because we didn't have a red flag, I've got to work out what time that session's going to start. Turn 2, instant involving Ricciardo and Stroll, will be investigated after the session. I don't know, maybe possible impeding at the moment.
Ooh, I wonder.
Very, very bizarre. So, Hamilton top in Q number 1. So, this session will start 25 minutes past. It's 15 minutes long, so it ends 40. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
It's so confusing as well to get this one right.
I think adverts are quite confusing. Right now, I'm watching a tortoise and roller skate.
Yeah, that'll do it, won't it? So, what did you... sorry, Megan, your head's been cut off once again. We'll switch back to the bigger camera as well, because the start of the session is coming up shortly. Q2 is following this here at the moment.
And I can't move back anymore, otherwise I would knock
What was
Chris
that?
down. I would accidentally...
Yeah,
went
don't do that,
against
because it peaked the mic.
hurt my ears as well.
I do apologise. Megan has not been very good with this sort of thing at the moment.
Hey, I've been doing a lot of stuff today. I did my psychology flipped work just before this.
Did you? How much you got left then?
Well, due for Monday, I think I've got 3 pieces of work to do left.
Not too
One
much then.
paragraph with law, terminology with law, and I've got 4 paragraphs to do about the strengths and limitations.
That's Sonoda, which is this is just a beep, and this is
of
Perez.
Of the 4 types of experimental things.
Here's Perez's spin down turn 2. He wanted to replay of it, so turns in, loses the rear on the damn track, jumps over the curve as well. We saw Gasly yesterday lose the front wing at those sausage curves at turn 2, so quite impressive he wasn't there as well. Australia now says, I think Ricardo... You
can see just Perez just picked up a bit of puddle there as well.
Australia now saying, I think Ricardo blocked Stroll when he let Norris past as well. Okay, we'll take a look at that one then going forward. Into the last minute then, before the green light comes on for qualifying number 2. Sergio Perez getting ready to head back out there. So it was Hamilton, Bottas, Perez, 1, 2, 3. Vettel, Norris, Gasly, Alonso, Sainz, Ocon. Latifi in the top 10. Russell, Stroll, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Sonoda completing the 15. Out of the session, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Mazepin, and of course Verstappen, who never took part in this qualifying build-up. So now we're all just sort of sitting around waiting for the next session. Good thing is, Megan, that they cancelled FP3 this morning quite correctly, and we've got a gap now to get the full qualifying in, which is great news. And it's a wet qualifying as well. It's one thing we all love. And let's hope we have a dry race tomorrow as well. But here we go, folks. We're almost set then. 5 seconds left until that green light comes on. 3, 2, 1. And the green light goes on at the end of the pit lane to start the second segment of this qualifying for the 2021 Russian Grand Prix. 15 minutes and 15 cars heading out there on the track. Who's going to be luckiest and who is going to be the foolish ones who go out there on dry tyres? It's nowhere near dry. This is definitely a intermediate weather track at the moment, isn't it?
It is, and it seems like everyone's pretty eager to get out there, to be honest.
And everyone is heading out on intermediates as well. No one heading out there on slicks, no one heading out there on full wet tyres either. It is the full beans at the moment for green intermediate tyres. They only get 4 sets of them, of course, for this weekend. And the stewards did give them an extra set, so they've actually got 5. Officially.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can only take 3 into the race, so that could be interesting. 3 sets of inters for the race and 3 sets of wet tyres going into the race. Josh Plays in the group chat. Welcome along, says that was a big jump over the sausage curve for Perez. Yeah, maybe that's where it caused a little bit more damage to the suspension of the track. I don't know. But also, well done if anybody else has noticed, as I did when I stood up in the comment box for the first time earlier on, when the camera was up there, that if I take my headphones off, I have come dressed as, I can't remember his name, from Breaking Bad.
Just do your things.
The lead character.
Just let me know for the traffic, end of the lap.
Yeah, they will have to let you by. Don't worry, you will be pushing.
Did you just start watching that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I've come dressed as Walter.
Science Radio.
Dry Q2 and Q3. Dry Q2 and Q3.
Dry.
So dry to Q2, Q3. So they're thinking that this will remain dry. Yeah.
It's funny.
I've come dressed
Weather
as
says different.
Yeah, I've come dressed as Walter today. I think I'm very American with my fashion, but it goes, doesn't it?
What country am I very like with fashion?
I don't know, but
I'm a mix.
you're very much a UK, isn't it? But I've come very American with a purple shirt and beige trousers as well.
The way I act is very American.
Yes, it is. Good point. Here we go again then. There's the timing screens redone. Gasly starts a sector time now as well, down towards Turn number 1 as well.
And we have no more rain expected. Keep working on your brakes.
That's Gasly being told no more rain
Where
expected.
are they getting this information from?
On the radar, but look at this as well. Actually, as well, this is actually quite interesting as well. Australia now says, I thought you were wearing Moscow colours. I am, yeah. I did try and go for a Russian theme this morning as well, but I stood up and it reminded me too much of Walter from Breaking Bad.
I don't have anything for Russian colours.
Yeah, but I did try, thought today for qualifying I'll try something Russian. Because tomorrow, of course, I'm in my...
I haven't done my Russian accent yet.
Well, there's still time. I wanted you to actually... I wanted you to say for the race, yeah, when we're all in the box together.
Imagine if I did the entire race in a Russian accent.
Don't. That would get really, really annoying quite quickly.
I know you get... I actually struggle to not do my Russian accent normally because I've noticed that sometimes I think in Russian.
Gasly, I have no bleeping grip, so we can all imagine what that other bleep was, is it? So they begin with an F.
Either the accent of a language.
Sorry, say again?
Either the accent of a language. I just start to think in Russian.
So Gasly's out there now on the intermediate tyres, and he's got no grip. He's also not kicking off a lot of spray there, Megan. I wonder, is it actually time to even think about dry tyres? Because look at those. Those inters are now blistering after just a couple of laps. Is it time to look at the dries? Although, this is the thing. Pirelli makes some interesting dry tyres, but their full wet tyres, intermediates, are absolutely shocking. Intermediate tyres and full wet tyres should last.
They should be able to have at least some...
Yeah, regardless... durability.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, regardless of what the conditions are like, the wet tyres should be able to work and just not degrade.
Yeah,
if Bridgestone...
they've got to hold a lot of grip.
Yeah, if Bridgestone could do it, and Michelin... Then I can't... Oh, Michelin.
Russell third, Sonoda second.
Well, it's early on in this session. Look, no one's got time to report yet.
Yeah, but look how close Hamilton is.
Okay, copy.
Well, we heard from Hamilton there, but we didn't hear it because you spoke over him. So let's hear it, because he's quite talking, isn't he?
Still got a split between the two fronts.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, he's got a split in the middle. So the Inters are dying out.
Second.
Inters are dying out. Yeah, they're all gone there. They can't do a thing. Gasly, top 146.671. Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, Russell, top 5 at the moment as well. Vettel now going up there with 10 minutes to go in the session as well. They're all starting now to come down. Norris now on quicker tyres as well. So, yeah, this is now playing to the fact that the intermediate tyres are dying out.
Russell takes fastest sector 1 and it's Hamilton fastest sector 2.
Latifi's gone off at turn 13. He has continued though, so that's only a brief yellow. Alonso again, P4. Norris now to the line, comes across, goes top by 0.4 of a second over Gasly. So Norris top, 146.254. Fantastic news there then.
Where's Ricciardo?
P5. That's a great sign. Let's have a look at Hamilton then. He's coming into the last corner now. Here he is.
Oh, that's close.
Turn 16 and turn 17. He was losing the rear of the car as well into turn 18. And it's a 1:46.096. Hamilton goes top by a tenth and a half. Yeah, very close between them at the moment. This is an interesting session already because the track is both drying out and getting worse in the tyre grip as well as it goes. It's another puzzle that you don't expect. Perez goes P5, 1:47.125 as well out there. So they're switching it up as well. What a fantastic little motor race this is turning out to be. And this is Bottas, Megan, down at turn 2.
Seems to just be quite fine there. I think he just locks up a bit and...
Yeah, runs over the bar, yeah.
I think it's fine. I mean, he did avoid the bollards as well, so that's quite lucky. I think that's why we didn't have just like a full-on yellow.
Yeah, he went alongside the bollards as well. The race director told you to as well. Yeah, his lap time has been deleted actually for track limits at turn 2, so Bottas isn't getting any freebies here today at the moment, is he?
Just like he may have been golden boy last week, but not this week.
Yeah, Sainz now is looking good. Bottas fastest first sector on this new lap time, 3:37.380. So watch out for him. I think Hamilton's having a box lap as well as a fly annoys me in the box. Vettel now does a 1:46.8 on the board. Here comes Sainz. Where does he jump? Oh,
Sainz goes into 8th.
1:47.169.
Bottas is purple in both sector times so far. And is he going to be able to hold it?
Well, Russell's in the drop zone at the moment as well, but Bottas with personal best sectors 1 and 2. This is looking even better on the deck. Can Bottas find something then as they squeeze through? And Tsunoda's off the track and continues at turn 4. Here we go. Sweeping through. Now it's a 1:46.096 for Hamilton. And Bottas does about 5.5, nearly 0.6 quicker.
200ths of a second, I'm pretty sure.
Brilliant. 1:45.506.
Or 200ths and something of a second. It's close to 200ths.
Yeah, so look at that. The gap now, 0.590. Yellows. Yellows out there on the track.
I think Bottas is stopped. Yeah, Bottas wasn't moving very much.
Exit turn 1. We've gone green now, though, so whoever it was a little wiggle. It was sector 4. So where is sector 4 on my little track map? Yeah, you're right, down towards turn 2. So someone's off T2. Sector 4 on the track.
Ocon 4th.
I think it was Bottas, because he's going very, very slowly now on that driver tracker.
I noticed he was.
Has he gone over that board again, do you think? Gasly's
Maybe.
slow now as well, so I wonder Gasly's gone over that.
He wasn't the only one slow there, though.
Yeah.
I think Ricciardo was as well.
Multiple where, as Latifi's on a quick lap as well. Watch out for him as well. Stroll's on a fast lap. We'll have a look what his time is at the moment.
Well, Latifi's on the lap, isn't it?
Yeah, looking quick. Stroll to the line, goes P4.
Ooh.
On a 1:46.439. So Stroll improving now. And here comes Alonso, 0.6 faster to try and get through to that that final part of qualifying.
Hamilton does a fastest sector 1 with a 36.976.
There's little humming bees or whatever they are. That
Gnats.
gnats, yeah, where are they coming from?
It's just because of the season.
Right, so there's nothing else in this box because we'll have to
No.
clean it up.
No, it's just the season that gnats are everywhere.
Hamilton coming to the line as well. He might improve. Alonso first. Goes P4. And Hamilton goes top. 1:45.406 for Hamilton. But Fernando Alonso's P4 on a 1:46.421.
They're mostly about in summer, you see, and it's just ending
Right.
summer. So they're kind of like looking for hibernation type things or trying to survive.
They're not surviving in here.
Exactly. That's why they're coming in here, because they think it'll be a form of protection, but it's not.
Right.
They're just dying here.
Across the line comes Perez, 1:46.524. He goes into P6. Tsunoda is 13th at the moment. Can he find anything on those inters? Everyone now setting personal best times as well, but I wonder when that crossover to dries is going to be. Who's going to risk it in qualifying 3 to go on to dry tyres? Ideally, the C5 soft compound.
Not sure, though. I do think that Williams need to get a move on. Tsunoda goes 11th, still staying in the elimination zone, though.
Yeah, no time was set yet for... Russell's done a 2:04, but Latifi has not done a lap time yet. In fact, he keeps abandoning them. He's in the pit lane, actually, so after some personal bests.
I think he must be trying to figure out another tyre.
Yeah, it wasn't the best lap, but you tell me.
Currently P4, we can cool and go again. We don't think boxing is the right thing, so keep pushing.
Okay.
So Sebastian is pushing 8
That's
behind.
7th.
Yeah, so Vettel goes...
Why don't we think boxing is the right thing?
We think the tyres are recovering with cool laps, so we can keep cool and push again.
Ah, so that's interesting. So the tyres are regenerating themselves on a slow lap because you can go into more puddles and cool them down a bit.
Are the tyres Time Lords?
Oh, the tyres must be, yeah. So they're regenerating their tyre grip between them all. That's more like it. Look at that. Russell is 5.5. Well, he's actually 0.586 up on the scientist time for P10. So Russell could get very sensibly through here into the third part of qualifying.
Let's hope he's woken up.
Mr. Saturday in Belgium, starting second on the grid. Can he do something here today as well?
Norris third.
Oh, that's better. 1:45.827.
So if you think you're not damaging the tyre, you can push another lap. So Lewis now P1 at 45.4, so it's a 10th there. It's mainly sector 1. So on sector 1.
Ricciardo 10th.
Yeah.
So you got 3 laps left.
Ooh, green
It'll be
for
strat
Russell
5
again.
if you're going for this lap.
Yeah, Russell's now passed the time of Ricciardo for the top 10. He's now a second off of Hamilton. So this is going to put Russell into P4 at the moment ahead of Fernando Alonso. So Russell accelerating that little traffic just ahead of him there of Yuki Tsunoda in the Alpha Tauri. Let's hope he gets out of the way. He's moving into the pit lane, so he does so. Russell gets a clear lap to end this on. Can he get into the top 10 at the moment as well. He's 13th at the moment. Then Russell to the line, accelerates out turn 18, across it. Oh, he's only P11. 146.991. That is such disappointment there.
How is he only that? He was going much faster than that.
He lost a lot of time in that last sector. The only thing I think is if he held up, he was held up by Sonoda, yeah.
I think that must have been
Gasly radio.
Yeah, the Williams, is he kidding me?
That's Latifi.
Yeah, what the hell is he doing? Well,
Latifi now being reported by Gasly that he was locking him up. Oh, and that is Charles Leclerc out. So Charles Leclerc, Leclerc set no time in this qualifying session. He does have a grid penalty anyway. He will start from the back of the grid, the same as Verstappen, because he had a new engine. So that is Leclerc just getting through to Q2 to help out Sainz, but it doesn't look like Sainz is going to have it. So Leclerc will start 15th. He's out now. So now watch out for Latifi, Tsunoda, Sainz, Russell at the moment, who are in the knockout zone. Target to beat is still Danny Ricciardo on a 146.976.
Tell you what, there's no love lost between AlphaTauri and Williams today.
There really isn't at the moment, is it? Josh Blaze has said as well, how has no one hit the bollards yet? And that's an amazing name.
Copy, Lewis. Just keep an eye on the tyre condition and let us know what they're like.
Tyres are good.
Okay, copy. Main loss to Valtteri is braking turn 10.
Short but sweet.
Yeah, short but sweet. Tyres are good. And Perez P4. 145.834 then for Perez. Jumps up the board. Fantastic time there. Then that flag's annoying you now. Yeah. So there's more time to be found then somewhere around this track. Hamilton and Bottas still out there now. In fact, the third, Latifi's, I think, back in the pit lane. Yes, Latifi's in the pit lane. He will not take any further part in this qualifying session. So it's down to Russell, Sainz and Tsunoda to get through into qualifying number 3. My money, definitely, on George Russell.
Oh, I think I get what Latifi's doing.
What? He's not in the pit. He's out of it.
The reason why he kept abandoning his lap time, even though he knew he would do well in it, was because he doesn't want to be up there.
So target we think we need is a 46.2.
With rain.
Time to find turn 13, 15,
he doesn't want to be
18. We know there's some traffic there.
In the top 10 with all the carnage going on.
So he's thinking midfield.
He's thinking, right, midfield at the start is where I need to be, because then maybe everyone would just start just going out in the top 10.
Cross the line as the checkered flag comes out. Hamilton does a 145.129. He goes fastest overall now. Now, next across the line, Esteban Ocon in the Alpine as well. Now, he's P8 at the moment, so he is safe. Now, what time can he do across the line? And he goes P5, a 146.070 as well. Russell's first sector time of 37.275. Another personal best. This is looking good. 5 tenths faster at the moment than Ricciardo. That's great news. Can Russell hold it for the rest of the lap? He's only, as you said, Megan, 15 thousandths of a second off between Ricciardo and him. Yeah, he's getting closer now. As they hold kick through, checker flag out. Perez now P4 at the moment as well. Here comes Carlos Sainz across the line as well. But this is Danny Ricciardo first of all. He jumps to P7, 146.361. Gasly now P10. Megan.
I think Russell may be able to do it.
7 tenths faster as Sainz goes P9, 146.521. Vettel now goes 10th as well. Watch out as Bottas does a 145.306. We ride now with George Russell. A little bit of a tentative manoeuvre through the chicane of 15 and 16. Alonso third, 145.514. Great time for Fernando Alonso there. Here comes Russell into the last 2 corners. Can he get through into qualifying number 3 once again? It's cross your fingers, cross your toes as you hit to the line. It's 146.435. Don't count your chickens just yet. Vettel and Tsunoda still on lap times. Vettel is down and Tsunoda's improving. So Vettel's out of it. He's out of qualifying again.
Russell's still being there.
Tsunoda slides out of it. He can't do it. George Russell gets through to Q3 in the Williams once again in mixed conditions.
Flag is out, but keep pushing sector 1 to see how the tyres are.
So, and with Vettel now not doing good enough lap times, he comes into the pit lane. Tsunoda trying his best, stays 13th. It is George Russell into P9 as well with another fantastic lap in that Williams. And who said it earlier on? Josh plays. Look at that, top of the screen. Latifi in Q3, Williams are on fire. Change that. It's Russell in Q3, and Williams are on fire.
Because Latifi's decided to be a tactic person today.
Yes, he has.
To be honest, I would probably do the same tactic.
And Vettel with his tyres now getting through. Yes, Russell, absolutely fantastic time there. Look at that. Vettel, 0.052 off.
Set a lap.
Well, let's hear from Vettel, actually, because I thought we were going to hear from him then, but he hasn't. Vettel, what's the gap between him in the session? Vettel's science time 146.521. Vettel's 146.573.
Ooh, that's like half. That's like half a tenth.
Not.
We're out.
No way.
500s.
Oh, way. Oh!
Vettel's clearly not happy at all, is he, over that radio message? So that's it. Q2 concludes. We now wait for qualifying number 3, which is coming up next. Megan, would you please read us through all of the running orders as I just get this ready?
Yep, but I'm just going to say first, it must sting a little the fact that he's just been out-qualified by 500ths of a second by the person who replaced him.
Harsh.
Yep. And so far, in first is Hamilton, second Bottas, third is Alonso, fourth Norris, fifth Perez, sixth Ocon, seventh Stroll, eighth Ricciardo, ninth Russell, 10th. Rounding out the ones going into Q3 is Sainz. Then out is 11th is Vettel, 12th Gasly, 13th Tsunoda, 14th Latifi. 15th Leclerc, 16th Raikkonen, Schumacher 17th, Giovinazzi 18th, Mazepin 19th, and Verstappen, who never even started apart from 1 or 2 laps, is 20th.
So Q3 is next here as well as we stand by ready for it as well. Williams get through to the next session once again. They're happy with that one. Not a bad time actually. It's got 8 minutes to fill. Before, well, actually, we've only got a couple more minutes to fill because it's as soon as the checkered flag comes out, it's the 8 minute start.
Yeah.
Between the two, so it's never as long as you think it is.
Josh plays a bit harsh.
Why? What was it? What did you say?
Because of the being replaced and just been out qualified.
Oh yeah, absolutely as well. Russell doing fantastic as well, but
still it must sting.
Bottas at the moment as well, being P2, 145.3. Hamilton's lap time 145.129 as well. So the time zones are just improving massively.
I'm impressed by Alonso.
You're impressed by Alonso?
Yeah, because he's third so far. Hold on.
We're out.
No way.
500s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've heard that.
That thing was just a replay of what we saw before.
Yeah, so they're all switching around now out there on the deck as we're 2 minutes away from the start of qualifying as well. The top 10 drivers going through, as Megan said as well. And turn 7 to 9 is involving car 5 Vettel and 22 Tsunoda noted. So now Tsunoda's under investigation again, this time for hitting for contact with Sebastian Vettel.
Ooh.
As Alonso now circulates, this is his lap time. Great lap from Alonso to go P3. If he starts third on the grid, you're going to lose your mind, aren't you?
I am.
What was it, 145.5? He could easily start front row of the grid as well.
He could easily have a chance of pole.
If Alonso does get pole by some miracle, it will be his 23rd career pole position, as I look on my wall of notes at the moment. In 325 Grand Prix starts, it will only be pole position number 23.
I want him to be.
Yeah, but compare that to Lewis Hamilton in 280 starts. He's had 101 poles.
It doesn't matter.
But Lewis Hamilton, 99 wins at the moment. He hasn't got the number 1, has he?
99 wins.
Mm.
He must make so many jokes with that.
He's got 99 problems, but winning 8-1. As I said at Silverstone.
99 flakes. Red balloons.
Yeah. No, he would have done it 99 Luftballoons, isn't he, for Germany? Where Sebastian probably done that as well. Thinking about it, 1 minute 25 until the green light goes on for a 12-minute last qualifying. Must admit, we all thought we wouldn't get qualifying in today, didn't we?
Yeah, it's actually been quite good.
Oh my God!
Yes, sorry guys. I think feels slightly better compared to it's rank condition. But I don't know for the dry. Still feeling similar feeling as a braking. other lap, before we change. Hope definitely.
Gasly. Gasly.
For the traction was definitely better for the traction, but yeah, we need to see.
Yeah, we have a good look, but I think he's a step forward.
Ow.
Yeah, there's more as well.
I think I have massive understeer in the turn 4. Definitely comes from a turn 3 almost flat. There's a big understeer, and that lap time was quite a lot.
Yeah, we saw that Yuki was a bit of a mix.
There's Danny Kvyat watching on the Alpine Garage. Megan?
Yeah, the reason why I was laughing is because I just saw the funniest thing from Gasly.
Yes, he was very angry, wasn't he? He jumped in the seat, the whole car moved.
He got out the car. He got out the car angrily.
Start the engine, so we might want to think about.
That's okay, that's Stroll. Go on, Megs.
He got out the car angrily, hit his head on the monitor, which had to be moved out of the way, and then he forgot to disconnect his drinks thing.
Oh, not nice. Green light is on, and qualifying 3 is underway. 12 minutes, 10 cars on a damp track here at Sochi. This is it to decide who will take pole position for tomorrow's Grand Prix. And the drivers head out onto the track on a brand new set as well of intermediate tyres. No one looking like they're going to take the risk as well for the dries. There's still a lot of spray at pit exit, but there's dry line forming. So the Formula 2 race that follows this should be quite a spectacle.
Yeah, look, there's a dry line.
Yeah, just coming down the apex
It's
on the outside.
very
of turn 2.
noticeable now,
Yeah.
so they should be able to follow it easily.
Turn 7 to 9 is involving car 5 Vettel and 22 Tsunoda. No investigation necessary.
I didn't even know there was an incident.
Well, this is what came. Yeah, I never noticed it either, but apparently there was something that they wanted to check on. But they're okay now, and they have gone green. So cars heading out there. Hamilton and Bottas and Sainz all going out on intermediate tyres. I think Sainz is on the track. Yeah, Norris, Perez, Ocon, Stroll, Ricciardo, Sainz all out there as well. But they haven't registered on the track just yet as well. Let's go over to the group chat. As Beth says, fun fact, the nearest town to Sochi is named, Sushi. Huh, Sushi. I don't think they'd appreciate my sandals that I'm wearing in the comms box.
Imagine, what town do you live in? Sushi. I thought that was a food. Just like, it has a lot of sushi in it.
You had sushi the other day, didn't you?
Yeah,
a chicken sushi, yeah.
I like it. Apparently I like sushi and seaweed.
Well, you can thank me for introducing you to some finer etiquette of eating as well.
You introduced me to a lot of new food, which I like. You made me potato salad.
Yes, and if it wasn't for me as well, you would never have had a sausage roll.
Yeah, because I never used to like sausage rolls.
Let's
or quiche.
Let's hear from Bottas.
You can open diff entry to 5 to help turn 2.
That's the diff entry position. Hamilton's got a radio as well.
So, Lewis, answer to that last question, not a big difference.
What was the last question? We haven't heard that bit of radio. Wonder what that last question was as well.
Wait.
Oh, worst timing. As come across the line then. Bottas is standing on time, says Hamilton.
What was the answer?
I'm not sure. Oh, let's have another listen. The answer to that question is... Oh, we're listening.
So, Lewis, answer to that last question, not a big difference.
Presumably that's from dry tyres to wet tyres.
Yeah, but imagine if it was something just like, oh, what was the difference in what you had for breakfast and lunch? It's like, not a big difference.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody's even eating at the moment as well as they come through. Oh, sorry, Alonso.
Scenario 7, sock 8 for single lap. Scenario 7, sock 8.
So more power, more speed coming through as well. That's great to see. You've spotted something, Megan. Is it the group chat? It is. Yeah. It's Beth saying the track is getting faster.
Also, how was Ninja Warrior from Australia now?
Oh, how was Ninja Warrior? You must, you heard about it. Oh, good. Ninja Warrior is fantastic as well. I've got some Instagram photos I've took that I'm going to put on later on my Instagram story as well. Fantastic. I did the wall as well. You know, the run up the wall and jump the top. I did that first go.
Well, it helps that you're tall.
Yeah, I did that first go. That was a lot of fun. I managed to do the rings moving across as well and the cheese slice moving around your body thing as well. That was quite fun. And then we just went on some of the bouncy castle stuff.
Do you reckon I would be good at it?
Russell has said prep the slicks. Oh, baby, we're going to get racing now, aren't we? Russell could get pole position here, I would imagine, as Hamilton's our fastest sector 2.
Do you reckon I would be good at it?
I reckon you'd be decent, yeah.
Right. Confirm.
Because I have a lot of, practicing for fighting.
I reckon you'd be good at it. I reckon you would be quite good at it, to be fair. Here we go then on the board. Bottas top, 144.710. As here comes Hamilton now into the sector 2. Hamilton takes provisional pole, 144.050 as well. Stroll has set the fastest first sector time of anybody so far. And remember, if they do go on slicks as well, these still could be the best times of the session because maybe the track is not ready for slicks. Maybe it's not going to improve. Perez crosses the line, goes P4. Across the line, Stroll goes third. Brilliant time from Stroll on a 1:45.415 as well.
He also takes first sector time.
Yeah, away from Hamilton, crucially enough as well. Hamilton now still goes sector 2 and 3. Lando Norris is fighting with control of that McLaren. Out of turn 16 as well. Through turn 17. Back off the gears. Into turn number 18 as well. Third gear. Minimise the revs of the exit. Put the car to the straight. Control the oversteer. And Norris goes P2. 1:44.706.
Ooh, that was a good time, though. I've noticed they haven't all got to 1:44 as well as Hamilton has.
Sainz does a 1:46 point. I can't see 068, 1:46.068. Well, Norris and Bottas are on 1:44s, but no one's got
no
to
one's got to near the 1:43 bit.
Hamilton's almost on 1:43 as Alonso takes fourth, second row of the grid for Fernando Alonso. 1:45.277. Stellar lap time there from the over 40-year-old, isn't it? The 40-year-old.
Hey, he just turned 40.
Just turned 40, yeah, back in, what was it? 29th of July. This year as well. So the 40-year-old Fernando Alonso looking good, and George Russell's taking the gamble. Russell is going on to dry tyres. Surely it has to be the C5, and it is. C5 soft tyres as well, the softest compound they do. Away they go. Now, let's see what Russell can do.
There is a dry line developing.
That's Stroll saying there is a dry line appearing. Josh Play says Megan singing Kung Fu fighting silently whilst saying that. Yeah, oh, is that what you were doing?
Yes.
I look at the monitor and you do that as well.
Perez goes into fifth.
That is a great time, 1:45.337. Look at that. Russell controlling it as well. Now, if Russell can stay out there for the next 5 minutes and just getting faster and faster, he stands a chance of getting pole. But he can easily come into the pit lane and do a practice pit stop, take 2 seconds, change tyres, and head out to the track again with about a minute or 2 minutes to go. If he does it with 2:20, he can get back out there. He will have sector time as well. So this is crucial now to see where Russell can do it. Williams have got to play the gamble. You may as well. Worst you're going to start on the grid is 10th. And Hamilton on 36.281.
I mean, it's definitely much drier. Definitely a lot drier.
Definitely a lot drier.
But I think in these
Ferrari.
conditions, these tyres could be the correct choice.
Sainz pit.
Oh, I think he might be going with slicks.
Yep, C5 as well. So Sainz pits and the Algodo pits up as well. Is that Lando Norris?
Oh,
yeah, that's Lando's. Yep. So reds go on. They're the C5 soft tyres, so they are slicks. Ricciardo gets a new set. Norris gets a new set. It's like a Grand Prix out there. I thought sprint qualifying was 2 weeks ago. And Monza, they're doing pit stops now in this session as well to try and get the greatest tyres as well. And there's no point bringing them back into the garage because the cars are fueled up long anyway. Come in, change the tyres and see where you go. Russell is not liking at the moment. I think he locked up coming into turn 15.
Oh, I think he's doing okay, though. Okay, hopefully.
He's not lighting up the sector times. First sector was a 66-second lap.
Ooh, that is bad. Though his last sector was actually pretty decent.
38.4, yeah. So let's see what Russell can do then on this lap time.
Better than what Verstappen did.
Can he beat a 1:44.050 on the dry tyres? Oh, Hamilton's hit the exit of the pit wall! Hamilton coming into the pit lane! He touched the pit wall! He had oversteer and he touched it! He just banged it! Is there damage to that Mercedes at the moment as well? They're checking it as well! And he's damaged the front wing!
What is it with that guy in pit lane?
He's damaged the front wing! Hamilton's broken the front wing on the pit lane entrance! Lewis Hamilton has gone off with the pit lane entrance! He did what Davey Coulthard did in 1995, and the time is now blistering away. Hamilton need a new front wing. They haven't got it. Advantage McLaren, advantage Alpine, advantage Williams for pole.
I've got to say, what is it with this guy in pit lanes?
It's a very tight pit entrance here.
This weekend, Russian pit lane, not his best.
He's out! I don't think he can do it! I don't think he can! Oh, okay, they've dragged him out the way so they can get Bottas out. They've dragged
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
On the slicks as well, so we're happy with this decision.
Yeah, they've got a new front wing now as well. There's a little bit of floor damage as well. Let's see how we did it. So, coming into the pit lane, look, I just noticed in the top corner, he gets on the white line and he whacks into the side of the pit lane, front and rear left suspension.
There's what's hit
the wall, man. Hit the wall.
I do not believe it. You do not see a 7-time world champion making that kind of error. Hamilton now gets down the track, but he's going to have wet tyres to contend with as well. Russell's time, though, not looking good at all in the sectors.
Hamilton and pit lanes this weekend. I mean, first he knocks over one of his, the Jackman, and then he hits the pit lane wall. Russia is not his race. Or pit lane, to be honest.
David Coulthard hit that pit entrance in Adelaide, 1995, last race. He crashed out the lead of the race as well. Gifted the race victory, I think, to Damon Hill. Oh, and now we've got McLaren's having traffic with each other.
Yeah, so look at Lando. He's just spraying sparks all over the place.
Hit the wall.
Where's he going?
2 minutes to go here in qualifying for the Russian Grand Prix, and we have an almighty battle on our hands here. The track is drying out. It is literally Formula One drivers versus Mother Nature at the moment as well. The track drying. There's a dry line, but go off that dry line. As Lewis Hamilton's just found out, there are still a lot of standing water that can spit you off into the wall. Hamilton crashing in the pit lane, damaging his front wing, having to have it replaced. He's now got back out on the track. All 10 cars are now out there on slick tyres as well. Let's see what they can contend with. But are they faster than Hamilton's 1:44.050? That's the question. Is it going to be pole position 102 for Lewis Hamilton here today in Russia? Can Bottas grab pole number 18 of his career after having it taken away last weekend twice? As well, the qualifying on the Friday, the sprint race on the Saturday as well. Bottas was good, but now let's see what can happen.
What is it with everyone right now? We're all just going so slow.
Are you sure? I don't think that's correct.
The only one showing speed is Sainz.
Into the last minute. Bottas will start time. Hamilton is in that second time. Hamilton's just behind Russell, actually, into turn 12 and 13. So that's still a battle. Who's Ocon, Perez, Sainz, Bottas, Ricciardo, Norris, Alonso and Russell and Hamilton will be the drivers. Let's hear from Hamilton.
I can't get temperature, man.
Okay, copy, man. Just get what you're doing. So Lewis can't get any temperature in his tyres as well. This is dreadful news at the moment. With only 25 seconds left to go in this session, this is what it all comes down to. Who's going to be brave? This is it. Who is going to be brave? Russell's time was a 1:49.975. Now he's had a slow lap time. Let's see what he can do on a fast lap time. Bottas is coming to the first sector time. Well, Ricciardo's in.
Yeah, I'm pushing still. So.
8 tenths down.
Okay, no more comms.
No more comms there for Norris. Bottas is down, but Lance Stroll is fastest of all in Sector 2 at 35.4. So Sector 2's looking good as the checkered flag is out now.
Sainz goes top in Sector 2.
So Sainz now takes over as well in Sector 2. We're on board with the Ferrari driver now. It's a wide open goal as the checkered flag is out. He's 1.2 seconds faster than Hamilton. Now this is like what we saw in Silverstone in 2014. In a wet, dry qualifying, the track dried out at the last second in Q3. In the last 2 sectors, it's about to be decided. Lando Norris now, fastest Sector 2, 34.685. Sainz is struggling out of that last corner. Norris is 1.3 seconds up. Stroll goes into P4 on a 1:44 time as well. Here comes Carlos Sainz to pole position, surely with a time 1.5 seconds faster. Ferrari again on pole. It's Carlos Sainz for a career first pole at the moment. But here comes Lando Norris. Hamilton's down. Mercedes will not get pole. But Lando Norris is looking good. Megan see the sector time. 30.791. Ricciardo goes third. Lando Norris takes pole position in Russia. Don't count your chickens yet. Here comes George Russell. There's a yellow flag somewhere on the circuit. Russell goes. Alonso P5. Alonso P5. Russell P3 on the grid. 142.983. Yes! There's a yellow in the third sector. It's Lewis Hamilton who has spun. Lando Norris gets his first ever pole position in Formula One. It comes after.
Oh, is it Lando?
Yeah, it comes after a second place at the Monza Grand Prix. But it's Lando Norris who is top Brit in Russia with a It is McLaren who just go from strength to strength. Victory last time out. It's pole now in Russia.
I want to hear his reaction.
Ferrari start in second place with Carlos Sainz. Russell starts third. Another great lap for George Russell. It is the two young Brits who've outshone the champion.
Pole position.
Baby, oh my God. Let's go. Oh. Yes.
There's a yellow flag once again in that third sector. Not sure why, but that's just come up on the screens.
It's Sainz, I think.
Sector 3, yes, Sainz has spun on the in-lap. Sainz, I think, has spun on the in-lap. He's got going again now.
Yeah, green flag.
Yeah, Sainz has had a spin. Lewis Hamilton caused that yellow just as the checkered flag line. So on his fast lap, he was pushing. He comes into the chicane. Does he jump the curbs?
Did he do it again?
Yes, he jumped the yes. Yeah, look, he touched the curbs and spun the car around. Probably what Sainz did as well. But look at that. It is Lewis Hamilton starting P4, but it's the two young Brits of George Russell who starts third, but it's Lando Norris starts on pole, and Hamilton's damaged his rear wing this time.
What is it with this guy and wings?
Front wing about 5 minutes ago, rear wing now. You just can't stop this guy.
I can't believe that top three.
Lando Norris, aged just 20 years old. He's not even 21 yet. His birthday is the 13th of November, 1999. 20 years old, driving for McLaren. It wasn't victory in Monza, it was P2. His best grid result previously was third. Scratch that. It's pole position for Lando Norris. He will control the field down to turn 1 and 2 tomorrow. Alongside him will be his old teammate and one of his dearest friends, Carlos Sainz. And behind, another dear close friend, George Russell. Move over the old generation. For the first time, we've been waiting for this day. It's the next generation who have dominated qualifying. Norris, Sainz and Russell, stars of Formula 2 long past, take centre stage in the motherland of Russia.
I am very, very proud right now.
Brilliant lap. 141.993 on dry tyres as well. He outqualifies Carlos Sainz by 0.5 of a second. Incident involving Perez and Stroll has been noted by the stewards for turn 15, 16 incidents. That's the chicane. Lewis Hamilton is P4 on the grid. Mercedes have still on the second of the grid, but they've never qualified outside the top 3 before. Here in Russia. They have now. Is the Russian domination of Mercedes that has been going on since 1913 about to be ended by a McLaren, a Ferrari or a Williams?
I think it might be broken by a 20-year-old.
And there goes Carlos Sainz. This is after the checkered flag, as you spotted, Megan, having a spin down at 15 on the cool-down lap. Exactly what Lando actually did yesterday in qualifying.
I bet it's just like, I'm so glad right now I didn't do that during.
Unbelievable. This is
This must have been the in-lap.
Yeah, it was, you know. Oh, that is unbelievable. Look at that. Norris, Sainz, Russell, 1, 2, 3. A mega lap. I don't think I've ever seen a more perfect qualifying. The next generation of fast drivers have just taken 1, 2, 3. All podium positions, yeah. Let's just confirm. Verstappen starts this race 20th. Hamilton starts this race 4th. In front, we've got Russell, Sainz, and Norris. And we saw in Monza that Mercedes engine of the McLaren, that McLaren Mercedes car is really, really fast. If it gets out in front, Norris could win tomorrow. It's no longer a question of if McLaren can win, it's how much can they win.
And imagine this.
Yeah, your headset
we have
rings.
the same situation as Belgium.
Of another rain and a red flag. Yeah.
Very for end bit.
So Norris will win.
Norris to win.
Yeah, well, I'd rather see him winning on track. But look at this. Let's hear from him now. He's speaking with Johnny.
Norris, your first pole position. How does that feel?
The crowd like it.
Oh, boy. It feels amazing. I don't know what to say. Quite a manic session. But it was going well, and obviously we made the decision in the end to go slicks. But I don't know. You never think you're going to get a pole until you get it, and now I've managed to do it. So, yeah, extremely happy. And big thanks to the team as well. They've done an amazing job.
Yeah, and what about the circuit? Because that must have been so tricky to get the lap that you needed to get that pole. How tricky was that, Turkey?
It was tough. It was tough. I'm obviously going to make myself sound good, but it was tricky, you know, because it was really that crossover section, and the lap before I was like 2 seconds down, and I wasn't very confident we were going to improve on the previous lap, but I kept the tyres warm and prepared the final lap, and I risked quite a bit, I'm going to admit, and it paid off, so I'm a happy boy.
What about tomorrow then?
Can he win? That's the question. Can he win? Yeah.
How much are you looking forward to that?
I'm not really looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to being first down to turn 1 tomorrow. But you never know. It's going to set us up well. We're in the best position we can be in. So I'm happy. It's my first pole position. Hopefully the first of many.
But it's like, can I gain it rather than actually do it?
I'm just really happy. I don't really know what to say.
I saw you go up to your team manager there. What did he say to you? Andreas.
I don't even know what he just said to me, to be honest. He just hugged me, and I guess coming off of Monza, this is like not something we really expected, but these kind of conditions are when we can take opportunities, and that's exactly what we did today. So yeah, especially after Monza, this is an awesome way to start, and hopefully we can continue it again tomorrow.
Well, Lando, brilliant. Well done, mate. Well done.
Beth say, first of all, Josh Plays says, I think it might be broken by a 20-year-old, Megan Burge 2021. Yeah. Beth saying as well, meanwhile, Max is downing a few cans behind the pits and laughing his head off saying, new car smell.
Do you remember new DVD smell?
Yes. But I'll tell you what, though, Verstappen on a new car as well starts right at the back of the grid, but he's going to be right up there quite quickly. On a track you can overtake at as well. But don't discount Mr. McLaren. I think we saw that back in Monza. A 1-2 for the first time since Canada 2010. A victory for the first time since Brazil 2012. And now they've got their first pole position. It is since Brazil 2012. And if you look here, it's their 156th career pole position. This is great. This cannot get any better for McLaren after what happened in Monza. But Norris, come on, give Norris a race win. Give him a race win. Right, we'll be back then tomorrow. All of the action. We start off early. The first race of the day is the British Touring Car Championship. Then we go over to coverage of Formula 1 of the Russian Grand Prix. Back on that as well, we will go to delayed coverage of the British Touring Car Championship Race 2, live coverage of British Touring Car Championship Race 3 from Silverstone, and then also we'll have the IndyCar season finale at Long Beach to decide the champion. Reminder, we can be on Grid Network as well today as well, so go and subscribe to them. We'll be on their preview show later. I can't stick around for too long though, we have guests here as well. Let's go with the Grid Network actually themselves, saying this year it seems when Verstappen is out with bad luck, Hamilton fails to capitalise, Baku, Hungary, Monza as well, pit crew slow stop, and now today, not 100% performance. Agree with you there. And Australia now says his 100th win is cursed. Yeah.
It is.
99 seems to be it, and it's going to be weird. Yeah.
Like, when he does get his 100th win,
yeah,
I reckon that he might, like, on the way to the thing, he might crash into the pit lane.
Probably. What an unusual day. Let's wrap up today, shall we? FP3 got cancelled with torrential rain. Sunshine came out 5 minutes before qualifying. We had a wet but drying track. And then Hamilton, when he had to capitalise on Verstappen's side at the back of the grid, he crashed in the pit lane, then couldn't get his tyres up to temperature, and then crashed on the last lap, damaging his rear wing. It very much is the next generation who are taking centre stage for the Russian Grand Prix. Russell starts third, Sainz starts second, and for the first time, Lando Norris is on pole position for the Grand Prix. Join us tomorrow for all of the action. It's going to be a wild one here at Sochi. Bye to you all.